guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my June current household. I am so excited to be here today. I say that in pretty much every video, but definitely every current household. I absolutely love current households. You guys know they are my favorite. So this is the same current household as, or it's the same family as my May current household. I believe it had been going on for a couple more months before May. I'm not 100% sure though, but I know for sure it is the same family as my May current household. Also, my dog got a hold of a bone. It's his bone, like he's allowed to have it, but he's chewing on it very relentlessly, and if I try to take it away from him, he whines. And there's nobody else home, so he has to be in the room with me while I'm filming. So I'm sorry if you hear that. So I'm going to, I'll show you guys the house first. Well, you're going to see the family as soon as I hit this button, but I'll show you guys the house first. This is actually a pre-made house that I placed down. I made some very minor changes to it, but it is still, you know, a pre-made house. So they have two different cars over here. They do have a spot for a third one. They just don't have a third car, not because we can't afford it, because we got a lot of money actually, and I didn't cheat for any of it, by the way. They actually worked for it, which I'm very proud of. But they have a spot for a third car. They just don't have a third car. I don't really see the point, you know, like they take this one if it's just one of them, and they take this one if it's the whole family, you know. Or I guess technically this is the dad's, this is the mom's, but whatever. Anyways, so I added a little sprinkler system and a fire pit. Why could I not think of what that was called? And then all of this was already here, all the play stuff. I just added the dog house because we have a dog, as you can see. And then I added, maybe it came with one of the balls because I don't remember adding both, but I added a ball, and yeah, so that's what I changed to the outside. Now we'll go to the inside. I do just want to say that originally I was going to build them a house, and then I decided I didn't feel like building, so I bought them this house, and then it just, literally the second they walked in the front door, I was like, this was a mistake. I should have bought their house, or I should have built their house. So I have made a couple minor changes to the house, but nothing really crazy. So this is the front porch, pretty basic. It's got a little chair. What is that called? Oh my god. So you walk into the living room over here. We have a little seating area. We have some cat toys because we got 2 cats. Basic living room, I almost said dining room, a radio, and then over here around the corner we have a toy box for the animals, and then a cat tower. And then this over here, this is pictures of the family and how it has changed and grown. And I am obsessed with this family. So I started this family with so the 2 characters, Sean and Annie, they are now married. I started with Annie's mother over here, and I started her with a husband and a toddler son, and she ended up getting, well, this is gonna like tell the whole story of the family, but basically here she is pregnant with 1 kid, pregnant with 2 kids, here she has 3 kids. Here she is with 3 kids and her new husband, which that is Annie's father. The other 3 kids have a different dad. And then here she is with 4 kids. That is Annie's older brother Connor as a baby. Here she is, finally, there's little Annie. She's the blonde toddler right there. Isn't she so adorable? She's literally like pixels. You can't even see her, but that was Annie as a toddler. And then here we have Annie as a child. Annie as a child again, Annie as a teenager, and then here we have Annie as a young adult, and then finally Annie and Sean when they took over the family legacy. And then there they were again in spring. They hadn't had any kids yet, and then in the summertime they finally added a child to the family. But, oh, I forgot, I was not finished showing you guys around. So if we walk through this door right here, this is the master bedroom. I really didn't change anything in here except I added, you know, their school certificates or whatever you call that. I added the dog bed. and I believe I added the art easel, but it's a really, really nice master bedroom. Super big, lots of space. That's a picture from when Sean was a young adult and Annie was a teen. And then they have a master bath, which is super basic. It's a bath, or it's a bathroom, not a bath. Oh my God. And then if we go to the right instead of the left when we walk through the front door, this is the kitchen and dining room area. I think people just got home, so I might get interrupted. But the only thing I really changed here was the wallpaper and the flooring, just because it was very dark and ugly, honestly. Over here, if it would go through the freaking wall, it's just the bathroom. Oh, with the broken sink. We love that. But yeah, just a super basic bathroom, nothing too crazy. And then we come back over to the stairs, and now we're upstairs. So the upstairs is pretty basic. Over here we have, well yeah, I'll start over here. So this first room right here is just the bathroom, pretty basic. I'm pretty sure I left it completely how it came. And then this little nook over here, they originally had it as like a music nook, but I turned it into a home gym because one of the Sims is very athletic. And then this room over here is the nursery. They currently have one son. They are going to be having more kids, just not quite yet. But this is, I can't tell if that was someone knocking on my door or someone stomping down my basement steps. Anyways, this is probably one of my favorite nurseries I've ever made. I really love the wall color. I love the wood color throughout. Like, it's so adorable. I really, really, really like this nursery. It's very cute. Very cute. And then if we go back over here, this looks down into the living room. Cute, cute. And then this little nook over here, I decorated myself. It's kind of like it's not good because I'm not a good decorator, but it's kind of like a little kids hangout area. You know, there's some toys, there's a bookshelf. Kids can sit here and do their homework. I'll probably put a computer here, and it'll be the kids' computer or something. And then in here is just an empty room. We'll probably use it for a bedroom when need be. And then these two rooms right here, we'll go through the door on the right, and it's another room, kind of small. Then there's a bathroom in here, and that connects to another room. And that comes out here. So that is the house. So they do have 3 extra bedrooms, so they could have up to 3 more kids. I'm probably only going to have them have 2 more kids, but I also say that all the time, and then my family ends up having 20 kids. So anyways, basically this whole family starts with this girl right here, and her name is Annie Reedy. It used to be, oh God, what was her last name? Okay, sorry about that. I was right. I was about to get interrupted, but her name is Annie Reedy, formerly known as Annie Elliott. She is the 5th? Yeah, she's the 5th child. Her mother had 6. Her mother had 6 children with 4 different baby daddies. No, 3 different baby daddies. So her older siblings are Matt, JC, Dom, and Corey. And then she has a younger brother named Steven. Matt and JC share a father. Dom has his own father, and then Corey, Annie, and Steven all share a father. And as you can see, they have quite the large family. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 grandkids so far. And Steven is the only child without a kid. Crazy. And actually, we got grandkids, or great-grandkids even. So, yeah. There is quite a large age gap between Matt and Steven also. I believe Matt was already a young adult before Steven was even born, or pretty close. So there is a pretty large age gap between the kids. But anyways, Annie is the 5th kid out of 6, and she wasn't really close with any of her siblings. She was kind of like the the prodigy child, I guess. Not like really prodigy, but like she had an older sister that had a teen pregnancy, and then her older brother Dom was not very good. He was really like a bum, honestly, so her mom was really worried about him. And then Corey was kind of a rebellious kid, and he actually has his 5 kids. He's got 4 different baby mamas. So he's a handful. Let's put it that way. He is pretty much a handful. So Annie was kind of on her own. And, you know, Steven being so close in age with her, because they're actually only 3 days apart, which is literally as close together as you can make your Sims. So she was kind of raised Steven. Oh my God. I cannot talk today. But yeah, she was kind of like rushed a little bit. And she met Sean in high school, and they were best friends for a really, really, really long time. Let me tell you about Annie quick, actually. So her lifetime wish is to be a celebrity 5-star chef, which is level 10 in the culinary career. She is a young adult, has 5 days till she's an adult. I'm actually going to age her up in 3 days, though, because originally she was only supposed to be 1 sim day younger than Sean, and I don't know how she ended up being 3. So I'm going to age her up in 3 sim days. But yeah, she is a Cancer. She likes kids music, vegetarian, dim sum, and the color yellow. She's a great kisser, over-emotional, natural cook, loves the heat, light sleeper, and friendly. And she did gain the great kisser because she went to university and she got a degree, but we'll get to that in a second. She is pretty much only close with like her little brother, her mom, and then the people she lives with. And she is a level 4 in the culinary career. She got a B in the fine arts. And the reason she's only a level 4 is because I did her life a little bit differently. So I had her go to university right after she became a young adult, and her and Sean went together, and Sean actually finished his degree before her. So I had them both come home. He got his like job with his degree, and she just got a part-time job. And then I played a couple days like that, so in my mind that was like the summer between the summer before her last year of college was kind of like my interpret of it. And then she went back to college, got her degree, but of course because she only got a B, she only started at level 3 instead of 4. I believe if you get an A, you automatically start at level 4 in your career. So she only started at level 3. And then originally I was going to have them not get married or have kids until they were both a level 6 in their career. But they came into some money. I decided to have them get married before that anyways. And I was like, you know what, we can just get married and they'll have their kids later in life. And they got something that was worth a crap load of money for a wedding gift. So that is how they came into all their money. So I decided to just let them have kids. But she's a level 4. I'm going to really, really, really hammer hard on her career once she has her final kid. She's actually only going to have 1 more pregnancy, and I plan on having her adopt the rest of their children. So for sure they're going to adopt 1, possibly 2. Anyways, her skills, she's a level 9 in cooking, only needs to be a level 7 for work, so I think that is very good. She's a level 2 handiness, level 7 painting, and level 2 social networking, and she has all of these. Why does she have 2 of those? Why she got 2 of those? I'm gonna sell one. Not that we need the money, but I'm gonna sell it anyways. Yeah, she has all of these cookbooks in her inventory. Once she learns all of these recipes, she will know how to make everything that's possible, which is really, really cool. So basically, she focuses on her job and cooking a lot, and then painting is kind of like her little side hobby. And then this is her husband, Sean. He's currently up taking care of their child, their little boy. But Sean and Annie met in high school, and he moved into Annie's house as soon as he became a young adult. They went to university together. He graduated a little bit before her because he is a little bit older. Isn't he so freaking cute, though? He's so cute. I love him. I did make his beard a little bit darker than it was originally, just because it was so light you couldn't even see it on his face. But anyways, his lifetime wish is to be swimming in cash, which is to have 50,000 simoleons in your household funds, which clearly we have done that already. So he has completed his lifetime wish as a young adult, which is pretty freaking cool. He only has 2 days until he's an adult. He is a Leo, likes island life music, egg rolls, and the color seafoam. He is easily impressed, frugal, nurturing, ambitious, and friendly. I don't know why he doesn't have a 6th trait. He should, because he got a degree as well. That's frustrating. Anyways, he went to business school and got a grade A, and with his graduate, that was his graduate grade. I don't know. Anyways, he's a level 8 in the education career, which is the assistant principal. He's not doing too good with those lectures. I did not know we needed to do that. He actually just got promoted yesterday, I believe. So, yeah. His skills are level 8 athletic, level 5 charisma, level 4 cooking, level 1 guitar, level 6 handiness, and level 6 logic. And the reason his athletic skill is so high is because he was actually a chunk in high school. He was as big as you can make your Sims. Like, his slider was all the way up. So he was a major chunk in high school, which I am definitely not opposed to. Like, Annie loved him either way, but he really blossomed in college and he lost a bunch of weight. Obviously, coming back from college, he did gain a little bit of it back, especially with his wife being a little cook. But yeah, he had some weight problems, but now, as you can see, he looking snatched, he looking swole, and he looks good, and he kind of got, like, addicted to working out. So even though he is, you know, he's got a nice body now, he is still a workoutaholic. Is that a thing? That's a thing, right? And the youngest member of the family is little Tate Reedy. He is their son, their first and so far only son. He is so adorable. He's got his mama's hair color and I think his mom's eyes too. Yeah, because he's got green and he's got brown. So he has his mom's hair, his mom's eyes, but I think his facial features, like, I think he's gonna look like Sean when he gets older, just with his mom's, like, coloring. But anyways, Tate is 4 days until he is a child. He likes beach party music, vegetarian chili, and the color seafoam. He is a Virgo, and he is virtuoso and athletic. No job, no skills, obviously, because he's just a little baby. But yeah, this is my plan. I don't know if it's going to happen because it doesn't always work out the way I plan. But the day that Tate becomes a child, so in 4 more sim days, I want them to adopt a little girl. Just because he really wants to have a girl and they already have a boy, so I think it makes sense. So I want them to adopt a little girl, and I think I'm going to have them adopt a toddler, actually, instead of a baby. And then they're also going to try for a baby on the same day, so they'll get a kid and then be expecting a kid, like, back to back pretty much. So that'll be their 3 kids. As of right now, that's all I'm planning on doing, but again, I always plan for a small family and it never happens. So now let's move on to the pets of the family. This is Miss Ollie Reedy. She is so adorable. I'm obsessed with her. Annie has had Ollie since she was a teenager. I believe she was about halfway through her teen life when her mom finally let her get a pet and she got Miss Ollie. So Ollie is an elder cat, pretty close to dying, honestly, about 3/4 of the way through her elder life. The only trait that she was born with was the playful, but she has learned the non-destructive, neat, adventurous, and the hunter trait, and she's actually a level 7 hunter, so she got snake skin. We love that, thank you. But she has actually caught quite a few things in her life. And then this is Mr. Sammy Reedy. I believe, yeah, both of these cats were in last month's current household, so you would recognize them. But Sammy has 2 days until he is an elder. He was born with the shy trait and the quiet trait, and he has learned adventurous, neat, hyper, non-destructive, and playful. And he's also a level 1 hunting. I never really focused on the hunting with him. I really focused on it with Ollie, but I never really focused on it with Sammy. So these are both Annie's cats. Ollie, Annie had when she was a teenager, and then Sammy, Sean got for Annie. I believe it was like a graduation gift, I think, or something along those lines. And the animal that you guys are probably not familiar with, let me actually wake her up. This is Miss Daisy Reedy. Oh, apparently I should not have thrown that book away. Okay, good to know. This is Miss Daisy, and this is Sean's dog. So my kind of logic behind this was that Sean had always wanted a dog, but with Annie having a cat before they got together, they thought it would be a good idea to get a second cat instead of a dog, and then they had their 2 pets, and they decided that they weren't going to have any more pets, and then Annie decided to surprise Sean with a dog. So this is Daisy Reedy. She is an adult dog, has 13 days till she's an elder. She was born with the shy, genius, and friendly trait, and she has learned the non-destructive trait. So yeah, this is Sean's dog, and both cats are Annie's cats. And I don't plan on them getting any more animals until, I know this is going to sound mean, for sure until Sammy dies. So they won't be getting any more pets until Daisy is the only pet left. So that is the family. I hope you guys enjoyed and liked it, and I am obsessed with this family right now. I'm honestly thinking probably not by next month's Let's Play, oh my god, probably not by next month's current household they'll be moved, but whenever one of their children, because again, they're going to have for sure 2 more kids, so whenever one of their children takes over the family, I'm going to move them to a new town, just because this town is getting really packed. Both Annie and Sean have a really big family tree. Like, this is Annie's family tree, and it's not even all of it. There's more, then there's significant others, so she's got a really big family tree. And Sean has a pretty big family tree as well. I mean, it's not like crazy ginormous, but it is pretty big. So pretty much the whole town is their family, so they're probably going to be in a new town soon, which is fine. That gives me an excuse to build them a house, which I really need to do because I'm never happy with the pre-built house that I use. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe if you have not already, and if you want to see this family in my July current household. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see all of your lovely, lovely faces in my next video. Bye guys!